Hey guys, Dommercoolstuff here, and I want to show you the pickups I've got since I moved. This is the second time I recorded this video, because I thought I was in good frame. Turns out I wasn't. It's pretty bad. Have to reshoot the entire thing, unless you just want to see from here up. Basically, this is the stuff that I picked up from November into now, basically. And we're going to start off pretty fire, so to speak. Last time I just went game hunting. Not really game hunting, just went to a flea market just to walk around, enjoy it. No intention on game hunting. We didn't get there till like noon. So, but I did find on the Dreamcast, Slave Zero. Haven't played it, obviously, because my stuff is still in storage, but couldn't argue for the price of $1. That's right, $1 Dreamcast game. And we know me, any CD-based media, dollar, get it. Went to a flea market about a month and a half ago, or so, and found two PlayStation 2 RPGs, not too hard, not too rare, so to speak, but very uncommon for me finding them. But I got Dungeon Maker 3, which actually has the instructions, which is good because you kind of need these to know how to play this specific type of game, because it's not really a game, it's like a RPG. It's from H-Tech, and it's the designer series. Basically, they came out with RPG Maker games that let you create your own game. Got that for $5, and then I got Shuriken, or Shukayen. One of those three is going to be the correct way of saying it. I doubt it. Got the third one in the series for $5 as well. The case itself is a little dirty. The discs on those games, however, negotiable. It'll work, but it didn't come with any instructions, but I'm not going to argue for $5 for both kinda uncommon PlayStation 2 RPG, so to speak. Now that I am in North Carolina, the new cast of Rocky Horror that I'm on, that type, based out of Charlotte, cast leaders, Randall, and his wife, Judy, took us out to a long game hunt. Big thank you to Randall and Judy as well for, taking us out and, giving us a lay of the land, so to speak. And for Randall also showing me a couple of his spots. I'm not going to divulge any spots he took me to. I know. But it was probably one of the longest game hunts I've ever done. It started at like 10 o'clock in the morning and didn't end until 6 at night. So it was really fun. Picked up a lot of good stuff there, too. We're going to start with Virtual Chess for $1 on the N64. That was fun. Guy had a bunch of N64 games for $1. I had them all already, so it really didn't matter to me picking up. But, I got Virtual Chess. I think Randall actually bought this for me. Then at the same flea market, for $5, I got Metal Gear Solid, the Essentials Collection on PlayStation 2. The box is in really rough shape, but the discs and the games themselves, they're not. They actually, I don't even think were ever used. The lady let me open them up, and they look pristine. This is the Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1, which is funny because this is the second copy of this particular game that I own on the Essentials Edition. But, like, Metal Gear Solid 2, like, look at that. It's like, they were legitimately never played. The case itself was open for some reason, but it was never played. So, they all have their instructions in there. And I know, gamer confession, I can finally play Metal Gear Solid 3. Never played that game in the franchise. But yeah, for $5, I'm not going to argue with that, and I kind of knew what I was looking at, too. So when I was like, hey, how much for the games? $5. Awesome.
Hey, Sydney, like my new master machete! Or how about we go to prom?
No! The next three games I got combined about $6.50. But I am unsure if his spot is going to get revealed if I show labels and whatnot. So, and I don't want to do that. That was kind of a promise I made to him. But we got Atari 5200 Pac-Man, which was actually labeled Miss Pac-Man. Got this for $1. Do not own a 5200, but that's not going to stop me from picking up games for systems I don't own. It's kind of like my MO. If I can get them cheap, I'm going to buy them. I got M1 Abrams battle tank. This one was $3, and it does have the instructions, but the tabs that the game hangs it, it's busted. But I can always do a conversion on one of the sport titles that I have, swap the cases, and it's going to be brand new. And then I got Internal Champions. Realized after I bought this that I actually own it. Just the card itself, I didn't own the case. But the game itself is in pretty rough shape, if you can see from there. The case is actually fine, doesn't have the instructions, but I can just do a simple swap out on the game itself.
Fail.
Picked up 2 copies of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, so me and my wife can play. I'm glad we didn't pay full price for this game. It's a little bit of a letdown for me. It's still fun, but it just doesn't feel the same. There's no words can't describe how weird it feels. Some of the things they did with the oxygen and the Oz kits, it's actually inventive. It's actually fun, but for some reason it just doesn't feel weird. Maybe it could be because of burnout on the franchise itself, because we own all the 2 copies of the first, 2 copies of the second, and all DLCs for her Xbox and my Xbox of this game. And we've played Borderlands 2 for a long, long time. So I'm just going to attribute that to series burnout, which isn't too bad. Took a break from it. Then I was at Target, and they had a big bin of clearance games. And I found Final Fantasy X2 for $5. I still haven't finished Final Fantasy 13. And I don't think I ever will. But I'm not going to argue for getting the game for $5, just to complete the Final Fantasy sets, so to speak. Then, thanks Ryan King for, me and Ryan King did a trade. I had made a Facebook mention I should have aimed it at my families, but I didn't. I was like, man, somebody, if anybody was thinking of a Christmas gift for me when it was about to end the Game Chasers Season 2 set, somebody could buy that for me. He messaged me, said he'd buy it outright. I felt bad, because I'm not going to ask anybody to do that. So what instead we did was I traded him a Sega Genesis, a couple controllers, a couple games. I threw in some other random stuff in there as well, and he wound up buying me the Season 2 limited edition 4-disc set with t-shirt of the Game Chasers. And I'm just going to say, without hyperbole, without hype or anything like that, this is seriously one of the best DVD sets I own. And it's going to sound like I'm sucking up or I'm kissing ass. I'm really not. The packaging is tremendous. The special features on here, to which I am a junkie for, special features and secret stuff on DVDs, I don't think I've cracked half of the stuff on all the secrets and all the little doodads they put in there and all the little secret menu tricks that they've done. I got the quiz. I answered the quiz correctly and got that awesome video that you get out of it. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't already, but trust me, do so. But I'm going to say this pretty much smokes a lot of industry DVDs that come out, like from major Hollywood studios. Just on a packaging level, a content level, yeah, just can't go wrong. Season 2, and whenever they open up their store, buy it, because you're not going to be disappointed. And you can easily say, oh, but I can just watch the episodes on YouTube. There is so much more on these things that are made for this. You're not going to get commentaries on the YouTube. You're not going to get half of the stuff they've put on here on YouTube. So if you're a fan, pick it up. Then I got my wife a Christmas gift, which was, I got her Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix Edition with the limited edition. I wasn't able to pre-order it, so I had to do some finagling of merchandise, so to speak. I traded a store, a couple things, and I got enough credit to get this. I'm a little upset. It felt very late when I got it. All it is just a game and a pin. That was it. HD 1.5 Remix actually, came in a nice steel book, like a nice art book. It had a nice feel to it. The packaging is better, but literally it's just the game and the pin. A little bit upsetting, but we're huge fans of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Can't wait to crack this open. We went to visit friends in Jersey during New Year's. The cast that I'm on in New Jersey as well, Friday Night Specials, and Faith and Ryan, the producer and director, did our Christmas exchange there. And what I'd gotten was they both got me the Theros holiday gift box, which was great because this box is actually pretty good. I was like saying, nobody get me the Khans of Tarkir box. And the box is great. It came with 4 packs of cards, 20 land, which was okay, but the 4 packs of cards I got were pretty cool, pretty awesome. I got a couple good things that actually immediately stuck into a couple decks I have. Then another cast member for the Secret Santa that we were doing got me 4 packs of Magic cards, ranging from M13 all the way up to Khans. And I was like, how did you find the M13 pack, you know? That is insane. It was really cool to look at. I managed to condense all the cards, except for the couple decks I run, in here. So that was awesome. It's a big space saver, and right now, space is an issue. She said she did not like what I got on my Amazon wishlist, what I put on there. She told me to upgrade it. Santa needs to know what he wants, what I need to get. Upgraded my list, had a couple things. She pretty much called an audible on it and said she hated everything I put on there. So instead, she got me the Xbox One with the Assassin's Creed Unity and Black Flag Edition. I immediately am selling these to a friend because I'm not going to play either of these. But the fact that words still can't describe how I feel about this. As a matter of fact, we're going to go into the video of me opening it up right now.
Ready.
Alright, let's go to open it this way.
And it says, do not open Christmas inside.
Oh, that's where all my Star Wars people are.
Yeah.
When it comes to pleasing everyone,
It's like, wait a second. I don't remember using this question.
Sam is number 1.
At St. Jude, I was number 2.
Yeah, but that was a good thing. Sam was the second of 7 patients to receive a new cancer treatment available only
Make
at
you work
St.
for
Jude
it.
Children's Research Hospital. And that discovery will be shared with hospitals all across America.
St. Jude gives kids like me a shot.
A great shot. Shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo. Ring ring. Progresso. It's okay that your soup tastes like my homemade.
It's our slow simmered vegetables and tender white meat chicken.
Apology accepted. I'm watching you, soup people.
Make it Progresso or make it yourself.
Takes equal and sleep like you haven't seen your bed in days.
No.
Tissue paper!
Really? Tissue paper?
Sequel, the non-hypothermic sleep aid that helps you sleep easily.
Alright,
Tissue paper?
stop! Just,
It's Macy's
It's Stitch!
it's Stitch!
It's Stitch! I got a Stitch!
How in the world is Stitch possibly that good? All of the
Alright, wait.
airplane onto the pavement and you survive.
Wait. Mom. Record. It's Stitch!
It's Stitch.
Rich
I see
cheese
this.
caramel, rolled up in smooth milk chocolate.
I can open it?
Very smooth.
Why are you walking away?
What makes Gold Bond Ultimate so ultimate? It's packed with 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins, and 100 years of science.
Are you kidding me?
It absorbs lickety-split. Dry problem skin looks nourished, healed, healthy. Gold Bond Ultimate. Ultimate
Are you
lotion,
kidding me?
ultimate skin.
At Clorox 2, we turn removing stains into a science.
No crying on Christmas!
Disappear.
There's no crying on Christmas!
Nothing brightens colors and removes stains like Clorox 2. Friday, January 9th, the comedy legend returns to ABC.
We met before. Patricia Richardson reunites with Tim.
You like those?
Not as much as I used to.
There's no crying on Christmas! That's what you told me!
Oh, there is.
Why don't you find a spot on the tree? Hey, do you know who's coming tonight?
Yeah.
Super excited.
None of your business!
Cookies.
What kind?
Sugar frosting.
So, do you think he's gonna bring you something?
I don't know. This one's for Daddy.
Are we gonna leave these by the tree?
No.
couldn't give
We know.
ours to you until now.
I made these for you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that was legit. That was... Yeah, apologize about the filming. She wasn't filming for the channel or anything like that. She was just filming for friends and family to put on Facebook. That's why it's horizontal. Don't blame her. But the raw emotion I had, I was genuinely surprised. And my wife is a ninja at this. Genuinely surprised. I am so happy with the system. It's pretty awesome. But on top of that, she also got me Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse Edition with the 4 character DLCs on there. Only took me 2 days to beat it, still playing it though. And then the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, the remastered edition of 1, and the remastered edition of Halo 2, which is actually using the Halo 5 engine, which looks great, except for multiplayer. That's a different video altogether. Then, her parents bought me and her an extra controller so we can actually play 2-player with each other. And speaking of 2-player, I bought Minecraft for $5 as well on the Xbox One. I will say this also, the channel is starting to get a lot better, starting to get into the groove of things, and there's a lot of videos planned out. I really hope your holiday season was as awesome as mine was. And this is Dommercoolstuff saying 2015 is going to be awesome. And as always, do good gaming.